We are so pleased to welcome back to Town Talk Jonathan Beater, who is the Director of Public Works Department for the Town of Plymouth. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here today. And the main objective is we need to talk about glass,
Yes,
because there's been a big change in glass, which deals with recycling, it deals with transfer station and everything else. So why don't you tell us what's happening in the glass market that makes this so important?
Yeah, sure. There's been a lot of changes over the past couple of weeks. Our main distributor, one of our haulers for glass, has gone out of business in Franklin, and we needed to make some changes at our transfer station, Man transfer station. We did that a couple weeks ago. So we're asking all the residents to start separating glass from the commingled. If you go to the transfer station, you'll see a new collection area for the glass, which is up on your right. We have signage there which really tells the residents what to do and how to get rid of the glass. So we're asking for help with that to really keep our costs down. We were paying $40 a ton for our commingles.
Yep.
That number went up to $125. So if we can keep the glass out of it, we're in a much better shape financially.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Let's just go back for 1 second and let's define what is commingle. When I recycle, when I go to my curbside recycling, I'm throwing everything in one.
Yeah, so when you go to the transfer station, we separated paper and cardboard. So it's everything else. It's the aluminum, it's the plastic, and the glass. That's what we refer to as comming of the transfer station.
Okay.
What happened last Monday is we started separating the glass out. So right now, what you can dispose of as commingled is the aluminum and plastic. We just ask that you separate out the glass.
And that's only if you go to the transfer station.
Only at the Man transfer station.
So if you're going to your curbside, you still can throw the glass in there, but somebody else has to then take the glass out.
That's correct. On the curbside piece with ABC disposal, that's still single stream. So everything is still in one cart, and then the hauler, ABC, will separate that out at their facility.
Okay. So something happened with China, and China, we used to send a lot of our glass recycling to China.
Yeah.
What has happened
there?
Yeah,
back in October, actually it's September, China really stopped import of all recyclables from the U.S., and that's because of tolerances. For example, your paper.
Yep.
Paper has recycled glass in it. Anything above 0.5%, they stopped taking.
Okay.
And it was just very similar in plastic and newspapers, and anything that's contaminated in their mind, they stopped taking. So that's been happening for the past couple of months, and that's really upset the whole recycling industry nationwide. So a lot of trash haulers, waste haulers, recyclers have had materials stockpiled on their lots because they haven't found a home for it yet.
Right.
And those costs are coming back to us, our municipalities. So we're trying to.
We have to send it somewhere.
It has to go somewhere at the end of the day. So we're collecting it. It's just we're having a hard time disposing of it.
Wow. So I would think all communities are having a hard time. This
is not only the
Plymouth
communities,
specific.
but just people. Anybody has to get rid of trash. Who's everybody?
Right.
You know. So we're all going to see that over the next couple of years. It's going to continue to be an issue that we have to face.
And it's glass more than anything right now.
Glass more than everything right now. That's correct. Because
Plastics
again,
is a whole other issue.
Locally for us, there was a facility in Franklin that went out of business. So we're all trying to find a home for that. A lot of people looking to crush glass and use it on roads and use it as other fill material. So those are some of the things we're looking at.
So we're hoping that technology or new technologies might be developed.
Yeah, great point. We need new technology to recycle and really to find a sustainable approach to recycle these products.
Right. And the biggest advocate or the biggest thing we could do is to reuse. To use things that are reusable over and over and over again that we don't have to discard or recycle.
And to have facilities locally, because a lot of the stuff's going to wind up going on rail, whether it be to New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, or overseas, and that's where you incur the most costs when that happens. So if we could get some more local solutions, it'd be far better for the municipalities around New England.
Right. Okay. So just to encapsulate right now, residents of Plymouth have two options to recycle.
Yeah, our two options for recycle, if you're a curbside customer, it's single stream with ABC disposal. But if you're going to the transfer station, the biggest change, which happened a couple weeks ago, is for the residents to recycle the glass, which means they have to separate that from the commingles. So there's a new collection area for the glass at the Man transfer station.
And it's clearly marked.
Clearly marked signage, and if anybody has questions, they can call me or my office at 508-830-4162.
Okay, 830-4162. Call Jonathan. Okay. Yes. Now, talk a little bit about the debris collection, because the storms left an awful lot of debris everywhere.
Yeah, after Storm Riley a couple weeks ago, we had a lot of trees down, still a lot of debris in the roads. We're still collecting that. But for the residents, we did a collection a couple weeks ago behind the wastewater treatment plant at Camelot Drive. We'll be doing another one this weekend, Saturday the 14th and Sunday the 15th from 8 to 3.
Okay. And that's what kind of debris can you bring?
Any storm-related tree debris, vegetative, brush, branches, leaves,
Big
things like
trees,
that.
big.
Yes.
How big can you bring?
Anything tree-related, as
Okay.
big as they can get in their truck.
Okay.
We
they can
will
bring them.
take it for them.
Okay.
Yes, we
Now
think
what
it's a great service.
What about burning? Do people
That-
try to burn? Is that
People
allowed?
can burn. That's through the fire department. I think
Yep.
they can do that online.
They need to get a permit.
They need to get a permit.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So the takeaways for today are obviously we really, really, really need people to start thinking about recycling. Reuse first,
Yes.
if at all possible,
Yes.
and recycle. And when you recycle, glass is right now the #1 entity that we really need to make sure gets put aside from the plastic and the paper and the aluminum, so that we can at least have that separation already done for us for the town of Plymouth.
You're awesome. You know it. Exactly. So we're
Okay.
just asking the residents to separate the
Right.
glass at the transfer
Right.
station, but keep an eye towards recycling because there are going to be changes.
In that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And again, reuse. The more you can reuse, the better off we are.
That's correct.
Okay. That's anything else DPW related? Where spring's coming up and the tourist season's here?
Everything is upon us, right? We're all looking for the better weather.
Yeah.
But we are ready to start a lot of our projects. We have a lot of road work this year, but again, we're still cleaning up road debris.
Right.
Potholes. It's that time of year, that transition from winter to spring, and
Yeah.
I think everybody's looking forward to it.
Can you speak a tiny bit about the potholes?
Potholes, we're out there.
Yep.
We have 2 crews out every day patching potholes everywhere. But again, if anybody has an issue, they can give Highway a call at extension 100. That
Okay.
number I gave you, 508-830-4162, extension 100, and just let us know.
Okay.
But we'll be out in force for the next couple of weeks trying to get ahead of those.
Get ahead of those. Okay. Thanking you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Lots of stuff.
Absolutely.
From the Department of Public Works. Thank you.